Alright, okay, let's see. Is everything working now? I think it should be. Alright, no frame drops so far. Everything seems to be going. Hello everybody, welcome back. How are you all doing today? So, yesterday there was a crash. Everything just kind of decided to, we are not going to work today. And now, I made one tiny little adjustment to things. And it seems like now it's working. I don't get it. But everything seems to be going well now. Oh, the things that timed me out for 24 hours. Skill issue, Rosie. Skill issue. Alright, so let's get into our shiny hunting. If anybody wants to form any union circles, feel free to within the chat. But we are hunting for egg. We're hunting for the egg. Also, Roos, as for you asking why the thing was so blurry, remember, the picture is not meant to be scaled up to that degree. So, it was a small picture that was enlarged significantly. Well, that sounds like a Rosie issue. That sounds like a Rosie issue, Rosie. But how is everybody doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well. Screen. Oh my gosh. Like, when the screen locks up like that, I get a little bit worried. But it's going okay. So, for those of you who are interested in the Draft League of Pokemon stuff and things, EBL Week 1 is already being planned, and the other Draft League I am a part of, the UNPL, that is also being planned. I have my first match for the UNPL this week, possibly on Friday. Gonna be building my team for that, probably gonna be having my matchup against... well, first match of the thing, Game Our Views, is going to be my first match of the EBL. So that's going to be fun. Going to be testing diving out the new team. It is indeed Attack of the Destructive Bird. It is Attack of the Destroyer Bird. In other unrelated Maxis personal news, the monster stories I have mentioned that I have been working on periodically, I have now started to I've actually finished the main story flow plotline thing. So basically this was my whole idea. I'm going to write everything out for the story. So like, okay, this is how the story's going to go on like paper, and then translate over onto the Word document so I can consult. And sort of like a storyboard if you know anything about like making movies or making videos or like a storyboard. So I kind of did something like that. And I was like, okay, well, that's basically the storyboard, and then from there go to actually writing up the entire gigantic thing. So we are slowly inching towards the total creation of the full story, because I have created a New Year's resolution. The New Year's resolution is I want to finish that first story by my birthday. So possibly the first story will be done by the start of April. That's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Which is one of the reasons why I wanted to get a bit of a jump on the EBL things. So that way I could spend some more time planning and writing the stuff out. Yes, hello there, Anakin. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well. But also I'm going to need to finish working on everything in preparation for the Indigo Discs epilogue. I'm still working on that. Thank you, go kill bird. Go attack bird and destroy. But yeah, I don't know why. It seems like the changes and modifications I've made to OBS to not get any frame drops are actually working. So, things are working. Also, is the chat actually working? Because I don't think anyone's responding in the chat. I don't think anyone's like saying stuff in the chat, but how's everyone? Okay, chat is working. Okay, good enough. Thunder kick. Bonk. Get bonked. Play music with me when you get destroy the Rhydon. Destroy. But yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all doing too well tonight. We're just knocking out some egg. Yeah, things working, right? Things are going very, very, very well tonight. So hope you're all doing delightful. When we finish the egg family, we are going to be opening up full Union Circle lobbies to everybody. But if you also want to form up some Union Circles with everyone in the chat right now, feel free to do so. Yeah, that's the plan. We've got the plans for the stuff and the things. Good thing is that I'm pretty sure Alolan Executor is going to stick out pretty heavily. I don't think I've actually found an Executor family yet. I guess I can check. Actually, let me check. I don't think... Let's see. Numo... Let's see. So when... Okay. Indigo Disc started... Okay, so Indigo Disc started... Here. Okay. No. I have not gotten a single member of the Egg family yet. Noted. We go live stream. Yeah, no lag. I don't understand what's going on with OBS 90% of the time. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The only thing that I did that is different from last night is after we ended off yesterday, I went into my bitrate settings and I changed the bitrate. But the thing is, I increased the bitrate. So I basically increased the amount of information that needs to be put out, which normally having the bitrate too high causes lag. Which is the part that makes no sense. I increased bitrate. I increased the amount of data that needs to be sent out, and that somehow makes it so there's no performance issues. It makes no sense. Like, I do not understand why. I think it's actually technically 2 days until the Peach comes out because of the time. But we will figure out that later. Alright, that is a full KO combo chain. We get Valiant out. Save the game. Also a bit warm, so I'm going to take off the jacket. There we go. Not jacket, the robe. There we go. It looks so weird without having that on. It's like, I don't know, just... I look weird not wearing something else over the shirt. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But, pick a time. I think Psychic is the sandwich we want to make for this. Yes, Psychic is the sandwich we want to make. I do not want Deerling spawn interference. Because Deerling can go suck a railroad spike, as I love to say. It indeed can go suck an actual railroad spike. Onion, green... I'm pretty sure Onion is the psychic encounter thing. Salty, Heroic Sword, pick. I'm never gonna go through all of these picks. I just bought them just for the kick in the teeth. Why did I take lettuce? I didn't need lettuce. I don't get it. I don't understand sometimes. I continuously make skill issues. I continuously make some skill issues. But we're doing well tonight. I mean, I'd rather have continuous skill issues on my part and have the stream not continue to screw up. I almost cursed right there. Don't curse. YouTube absolutely docks your streams if you do that. But, yeah, that's the plan. Hello, Gayla. How are you doing, Gayla? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing very, very good. Union Circles. Really, is that the... I guess that's when the Union Circle thingy goes off first. Alright, this time let's actually make the picnic right. Let's actually do it correctly this time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Mix time, bitch. Image. Not lettuce. Tomato. Onion. Green. Onion. And then go down to salty. There we go. That's what we like to see. I do indeed need shiny luck, Kayla. I very much am in need of some shiny luck right now. Because we did not get any shinies yesterday. We are slowing down on the shiny grind. The reason why, Roost, I actually mentioned, but you weren't here for it, because you must have left right when the thing started. The reason why it was blurry is because the picture I was using for the thumbnail had to be scaled up pretty heavily. So, it was just... Is the right term pixel aliasing? Actually, speaking of pixel things. Yeah, I got a thing in the mail recently. And the thing we got in the mail is kind of some big important news. So let me just get my fun little thing called the Wallet Ninja. Nice little wallet device. Get an unboxing of sorts. And it's topical considering... It's highly topical considering what is in the contents of the package. Contact is... Yeah, I know, I saw the clever pun. I like it. I approve. So yeah, sort of unboxing video, just absolutely horribly done. Come on, open up. Here we go. That should be opening the thing. Hi, Jade. Hello there, Jade. Oh my gosh, like the freaking eBay box and packaging things. Well, then again, this isn't from eBay himself. This was one of the people that this is the person I bought it from. So I decided to buy myself a Christmas present. And if you know me, you will know what I would buy myself for Christmas. Well, I mean, at least it's in a box. So I can at the very least print out myself a thing for it. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Pokemon White 2. We now own a complete Unova collection. I have black, I have white. I have black 2, I have white 2. I have the Indigo disc. I have the 5 Infinity Stones of Unova. This is a glorious day. The thing is, they said that this was supposed to get here on the 10th. So, I'm happy. You sending that? No, I am not sending that to Ash, James. I spent far too much on that game to send it over to someone who will not appreciate Unova in all of its glory. He bought himself anti-Roaring Moon knockoff potions. What does Roaring Moon have to do with anything? I mean, I love Roaring Moon. But it has nothing to do with the topic at hand, Jade. Jade. But yeah, I love it. It's... I mean, I can just print myself out, or have someone make for me the insert that goes into the various DS games for the cover of Black and White, or Black and White 2. Like, that's someone make that for me. So in the end, it's like, I still got it. Because the thing is, buying just the box for Black and White 2, those things go for like $80, is some of the ones that I saw. It's like, I am not spending $80 on a freaking box with no game. By the way, Yeah, that was the thing. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy the game. The game itself is over 150 bucks. Like, the Unova games are stupid money, but it was worth every penny. It was incredible because now we can do the White 2 challenge mode run, which was something that I have been saying for a while, is that when we get White 2, we're gonna do a challenge run. It doesn't, but getting knockoff is so... why does it to me? I mean, to be fair, Roaring Moon needed a buff, Jade. I don't quite think you realize that if you were ever gonna run a Sun Paradox Pokemon, you weren't running Roaring Moon anymore. The answer was always Fluttermane. Like, there is... If you are running a fast sweeper Sun Paradox, your answer is always Fluttermane. The answer was never Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon was good, but the answer was never Roaring Moon. It needed knockoff. Like, Tyranitar needed knockoff. Roaring Moon needed knockoff. Metagross, yeah, Metagross needed knockoff. Like, Metagross might be a pseudo-legendary, but it was probably the second worst pseudo-legendary of all. Like, I love Metagross, but it was the second worst pseudo. It was only better than Colosian Goodra, which is not saying much. Send sardines and Maldash, it'll be funny. Oh, that'll possibly happen. I cannot guarantee that will not happen, but potentially may happen. Potentially. But yeah. I'm happy. I am extremely happy. I can find I have so many plans for Black and White 2 now. All of them will now be able to be enacted. I don't hate Goodra. It is simple numbers. When it comes to competitive performance, regular Colosian Goodra was the worst performing pseudo-legendary. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Wait, Kamo is better than Metagross? No, Kamo is very good. Remember, it has two very, very good abilities, as well as it can either go physical or special. There's a degree of unpredictability, because it can have soundproof, it can have bulletproof, it can have either physical moves or special moves. Especially now with like Clangorous Soul, it's definitely pretty good. The main issue Metagross suffers from is Godzilla roar blasting people in the ear. The main issue that Metagross just suffers from is a very poor typing. That, in a world where Fairy type exists, yeah, Steel's fairly good. But there's a lot of other Steels that are a lot faster, that do a lot better at the kind of things Metagross wants to do. Or, if you're running a dedicated bulky Steel, there's a number of Steels that do dedicated bulky Steel in a way Metagross just simply can't do. Like, if you want an offensive Steel, you're probably going to go Lucario, as much as I hate that thing. You're probably going to go for Scizor if you want, you know, offensive Steel. If you want bulky defensive Steel, you're probably going to go for something like Skarm, something like Corviknight. So yes, the fact that I am saying good things about Lucario should tell you I'm not bullshitting on this. I do not talk good about Lucario, but I will be honest when it comes to certain things. It outclasses Metagross as an offensive Steel. Even though Metagross has better stats for being an offensive Steel, it doesn't have the speed. Metagross's biggest issue really comes down to poor stat distribution. It doesn't have enough speed to do what it needs to do, and it doesn't have enough bulk to do what it wants to. Because, like, if you could just chip off something like 5 points of Metagross' special attack, and then like 20 points of his physical defense, and just plop that all right onto its speed, then Metagross would be amazing. But it's saddled with a very poor stat distribution. It's fast enough to not really be able to run in Trick Room, but it's also not a good enough Scarf user. you basically are forced to run it with basically agility, which consumes a move slot. And then you're probably going to be running something like Hone Claws to give it an accuracy kick, which, again, that's 2 of its 4 moves basically being eaten up right there. It just doesn't have the right tools to do what you need. I like it, but it just doesn't have what you need to do. And especially for something like if you're going to run it for a Bullet Punch user, Scizor just does it. Scizor just does Bullet Punch a lot better. Because it has Technician. Despite having a bit of a lower physical attack stat, it has Technician, which is a big kicking power. Let me still talking about Metagross, Compuses, is why I love it here. Yep, exactly, Jade. I am a motor mouth. We literally do one thing here. Yeah. When Explosion got nerfed, that was what kind of killed Metagross. Because before it was like a fantastic choice band, go in, kaboom, detonate. When Explosion got nerfed, as in it no longer cuts Pokemon defense in half when it's used, it just fell off a cliff. It couldn't do what it needed to do anymore. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But yeah, I anticipate tonight is going to be a relatively slow night for things. I anticipate it is going to be slow. But I am all perfectly fine with that. Did a lot of Draft League prep today. I haven't built my Draft League team. I still need to actually catch some of the members of the team. But I have... Well, then again, I guess bring in the ones I have from Legends Abacus. I can just do that. I forgot the plan with Metagross was come in, go by. Yeah. That is, I would say, a solid 90% of the reason Metagross was good back in Gen 3 to Gen 4. It would go in and just... It would go in and commit self-exit game. That's all it did. Because you couldn't intimidate it. And Clearbot, you could not nerf that level of explosion power. Because remember, offensive steel until Fairy type came out was useless. So it was saddled with 2 offensive types that were almost entirely garbage. Like Psychic, good luck finding competitively viable poison types. They're garbage generally, until relatively recently. And things weak to steel? You mean ice and rock types? Just use fighting type. And that's kind of the main issue. It just didn't have enough. That's kind of why if you just, like, slightly adjusted Metagross's stats a little bit, it would be absolutely legendary, terrifying power. It would be amazing. It's very telling. One of the best steel types, like generalist steel types in competitive, is Jirachi. And the reason why Jirachi is good is because it is literally the definition of RNG abuse the Pokemon. Jirachi does one thing. RNG. Things like Scarf Ironhead, Thunder Wave Ironhead, you're just game over at that point. Like, what can you even do? Like, what do you even do against a 60% chance, technically 70% chance of getting bodied every turn in, turn out? And I love it. I mean, it's hilarious. But... can't use Jirachi in VGC. Can't use Jirachi is tournament illegal. I love gambling in Pokemon. I mean, is it really gambling when you have a 60% chance of winning every turn? But that's the big difference, Jade. That's why I love Togekiss. It's not gambling if you have RNG in your favor. Even then, people will say things like Ironhead normally are relatively reliable. There's a 30% flinch chance. You know, at that point, there's like 60% chances, like, yeah, what are you going to do at that point? Like, what can you even try? Like, good luck trying to break through that. And that's the fun part. That's why I always enjoy. Oh boy. That's why I love using Togekiss in draft leagues. It's so fun. Ah, the blueberry. Okay, you know what? Also, fair point. That is gambling. I will agree with you on that. That is a very, very statement. But yeah, it's gonna be good. But yeah, Jade. I've got an idea for my... So, I've mentioned to you that I'm in 2 different draft leagues right now. The UNPL and the EBL. So, I'm just gonna DM you my Week 1 UNPL strategy. And I think you're gonna enjoy it. Because... I mean, on the team of Pokemon I've got Iron Bundle, I've got Volcarona, I've got Heatran. I've got Rillaboom. I've got Sinistra. I've got Ampharos, Glalie, Wigglytuff, and among a few other odds and ends. And the things I am bringing for that Week 1 are none of what you would expect. No, Togekiss is not in Scarlet Violet. I'm kind of honestly glad Togekiss is not in Scarlet Violet. I love it, but I'm kind of glad it's not. Though there is the potential for a DLC 3 where it gets added, which I think that there is going to be one more Dex expansion. I don't see them having a generation where not every legendary returns, unless it's like a previous generation game, say, you know, like BDSP, where obviously they're not going to have Gen 5 and 4 and stuff. But a modern updated game, I don't think they're ever going to have, like, not every legendary is going to be part of it. I don't think that. It doesn't make sense for competitive reasons. Is the UN, not M. Because it's the Uva Naraja League. Uva Naraja Premier League. Draft League is called the Draft League you managed to have only $9 left and you need 4 more. Yes! Exactly, Jade. The funny thing is, I actually didn't need to pick 4 more Pokemon. I could have just gone all in on a 9 pick right there. And I didn't realize I didn't realize you don't need all 12 picks. So I could have just gone for a big pick like Scyther. Happy Dad Day. I don't understand, Amazon. I fail to understand. But yeah, no, you vaguely seen the theme. But I didn't tell you the team I'm going up against. So actually, let me... You know what? We're going to get a live Jade reaction. I'm going to send you the team I'm going up against Week 1. And my response to seeing my Week 1 opponent and then seeing my Week 2 opponent was, for F's sake, 2 Sun teams back to back. Really? Something I heard someone say. A big pick like Scyther. Yeah, Scyther, like... Scyther is terrifying. It's just that most people don't remember Scyther with a Viola is hecking terrifying because you're generally not thinking about it. But like, yeah, no, it has base 80 defenses, 110 speed, technician, 110 physical attack, I'm pretty sure. It's like, what do you do against that thing? It's fast, and it's unholy bulky. Now, granted, you do need to deal with the significant issue of a little thing we like to call stealth rocks when it comes to Scyther. So there is that. Which, that just bodies Scyther in general, because you can't run Boots, Scyther, and run a Violite Scyther simultaneously. But, like, either of them are scary prospects. I'm pretty sure Scyther also does get defog. Actually, I forgot. Yeah, I sent him to AFK. Yeah, I sent the team to AFK. Nope. Hello, Seth. How you doing? But yeah, it's like, either way, they're both terrifying, and I debated going for the big Scyther pull, but I ultimately opted not to go for the big Scyther pull because I have Volcarona on my lineup. And I was like, I don't want to get two very, very, very flying and rock weak things when I cannot terrastalize my Volcarona. And I don't think I would be able to terrastalize my Scyther and have my Sinistcha terrastalize as well. So it was a strategic thing. But alright, so Jade, here's the thing. Let me find... There we go. Live Jade reacts. I want to see what your response to this team is. So they're going to be commit physical pain and everything. Yeah, so this is terrifying. I love it. I'm pretty... Does Scyther still get dual wing beat? Because again, dual wing beat, technician, functionally 120 base power move before stab. It's terrifying. Like, what are you going to do at that point? Like, what can you do? 120 base power move from a 110 physical attack. And I don't even think you need to invest defenses against it. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm going up against, Jade. This is the team of the legends, of the heroes that we've got to take on that ungodly team. And you will not be expecting the things we are using against it. I have shenanigans. Like, there is one thing that we figured out that is kind of my ace in the hole against that team. They're all Mons. I see so much use out of, and there's a Chimecho. Yes, there is a Chimecho on their team. There is the Chime. Okay. The last month, so I thought a warning message, but still great connection. Really have problems. Maybe put in one restaurant, see close to Okay, it seems Timmy's also been having that weird lag issue. So, okay. It's good to know that I'm not the only one that's been getting that weird error thing from OBS. So that's not just an isolated me thing. That makes me think it's an OBS side issue. Okay, that's actually very good. I love Scyther, however, personally prefer Kleavor due to things. Oh, I love Kleavor. I think Kleavor is my favorite of the family. Why are the Chimecho one of their 3 Terramons? So, Jade, here's how terrastalizing in the UNPL works. You're given 18 points. And you have to have your terrastalize picks total up to 18 or less. And the highest number of points you can spend on a Terra Pokemon is 12. So you can only use 12 or below tier picks for your terrastalizes. So you have to use the not good. So you can't run something like I was hoping to do and run like Terra Water Iron Bundle. You can't do that. So the reason they went for that is Chimecho has Levitate, it gets Calm Mind. There's some shenanigans you can do with it. It makes sense to have Chimecho be a terrestrialized pick. Because Terra Lilligant on a Sun team, that's terrifying. Terra Gyarados. It's Gyarados with Terra Flying Terra Blast. I don't think that needs explanations right there. And then they had enough leftover points to just buy Chimecho for filler. That Chimecho is the most intimidating thing on their team despite being so bad because it's Chimecho on a team of behemoths. Yeah. Remember, Jade, that's the team I have to go up against week 1. And the way that I battle is I study my opponent's week 1 and later teams, and I plan from there. So I am not in a good spot historically. And then week 2, I've got another Sun team I have to fight. This time, instead of Torkoal, they have Ninetales. And the thing is, they also have a Lilligant on that team. Except it's Hisuian Lilligant. It's like, I can't escape the Sun Sweepers. Why must I keep fighting the Sun teams? Oh, they also have Walking Wake. So it's like, my old joke of you might as well be walking on the sun is apt. Because I'm quite literally going to be having the sun walking on my face in 2 weeks. And I'm not looking forward to that. But as much as I want to hit on Lilligant, the thing is, yeah, Lilligant in Sun, Terra Fire. That's terrifying. Again, Lilligant, Chlorophyll, Terra Fire under Sun. Just perspectives that. Oh, yes. Week 2 is going to be, I hate everything. Yeah, actually, Jade, I'm going to send you the... I'm going to send you the team sheets. I am in the Naraja teams. Or however the freak you pronounce the orange place. So, just give these teams a look. You can also see what my matchups the next coming weeks are. I think Terra Soul Blade. Wait. You're telling me Hisuian Lilligant gets Solar Blade? Oh, for fudge's sake, I think it does actually get Solar Blade. Ugh. At least I have Melty Face. I have Heatran. At least. Well, no, the thing gets freaking Axe Kick and Drain Punch. So Heatran isn't even safe. I mean, I was with close combo, which just nukes me. Either Naraja or Naranja. Naranja. Okay. I took French. I didn't take Spanish. You guys haven't been using... I haven't used Hisuian Lilligant in anything! I don't know what it gets other than like Close Combat and Leaf Blade. Well, and Victory Dance, but Victory Dance is terrifying. For its own list of reasons. Hello, Spider Whitey, how are you doing? But yeah, Jade, give those teams a little bit of a look over. You'll definitely see my team is the worst of the bunch. Like, sure, I got Iron Bundle, but it's like, it's Iron Bundle without water moves. It's so bad. Yeah, I love, like, oh yeah, Iron Bundle, it outspeeds their whole team. Oh, wait, right, they have Raging Bolt. Also, Iron Valiant gets Vacuum Wave, which is a priority fighting special move that just obliterates Iron Bundle. It's like, oh my gosh, I picked Iron Bundle, and it's so garbage against the week 1. And then week 2, I got freaking Chlorophyll users. I don't use... Jade, I don't run Sun teams unless it is with Groudon. And Groudon is not yet tournament legal. So I don't know what Sunsweepers do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they added... I'm pretty sure Vacuum Wave was one of the TMs they added. But yeah, Valiant gets Vacuum Wave. See, Vacuum Wave is doubly bad for me. Because I have Iron Bundle, and I have a Alolan Sandslash on my team. Well, yes, but remember, when the big legendaries come in, that's when I use my Sun teams. Until the big legendaries come in, I go with my standard Sand teams. My Sun team relies on Scovillain. Legends are cringe. See, Reeves. I would like you to say that after you've played a restricted legendary legal format in any Pokemon game. My first competitive format I ever played at a high-level competitive level was Gen 7 Ultra Series. For context, Ultra Series, you had Z-moves legal, you had Megas legal, you had the Primals legal, and you had 2 restricted legendaries legal per team. Yeah. So for me, regular restricted legendaries, that's pedestrian food. That's nothing. You've merely adopted the legends. I was born in it, molded by it. I don't miss that. I do not miss those days. I do not miss the days of 180 base physical attack Groudon that was only having 3 counters, which was another Primal Groudon, Kyogre under its own weather, and specifically regular Rayquaza with Waterfall. I don't miss those days. That was fun. Be Legends, OP Legends of Oyster. Thank you, Jade! But you fucked badly. Disagree. But yeah, Jade, if you've looked over all the teams, right, so far? You're seeing the kind of teams I'm going up against, right? I look forward to getting completely dumpstered by all of them. I very much love that quote. Like, I find times to insert that quote anytime, because I do very much like The Dark Knight Rises. I like that iteration of Bane. How am I not okay? How am I not okay, Jade? Remember, I've said it before and I will say again. The way I've always gotten better when it comes to Pokemon is getting my ass handed to me by people better than me. So I get stronger the next time. Whatever doesn't kill you just makes you stronger. To get better, you have to lose. Not intentionally, but defeat teaches you more than winnings. I'm pretty sure just a darker yellow. I think. Possibly. I know we've hunted for it before. Well, what do you mean you recognize one of those teams? How do you recognize... Oh, wait, is it mine? Are you saying you recognize my team? Wasn't the San Diego Snugglers in the GBA? What? San Diego Snugglers? What the hell is the San Diego Snugglers? What is the San Diego Snugglers? I've never heard of that. Wait, which league is that? Which league are they in? Demolition Force. I love that one. Demolition Force. Oh, probably in the UVA teams. Oh, Xander Snugglers. Grandmaster D. Ray, yeah. Wait, do you know Grandmaster D. Ray? Oh my god, Shen Pao, Great Tusk, Fraligator. I don't even want to know what's on the rest of that team. I don't even want to know. I just saw those top three and I was like, and I'm out. I don't want to see any more. That's terrifying as is. But you know the person that's the cat that's like the coach of that team, or like you've encountered them before? Yeah, like, I mean, I love. Again, I look forward to getting absolutely shreked, like, completely by those teams. But it's gonna be fun. Oh. They have George. You know what? Respect. Meta, you need to fight. Maybe not. Onion, green, onion. Salt, heroic sword. Yeah, I look forward to, Really? Interesting. 'Cause, I mean, I know this person has done other drafts before, so you've already seen people that do this draft league. Fascinating. I love it when stuff like that happens. Like, yeah, no, one of my people has, like, already seen you. I love that. Yeah, sadly, I don't think I'm going to be facing off against that person. So, slight disappointment. Hey, thank you very much for the subscribe, Queen Bee. Squad Fan Plays. Thank you very much for that subscribe right there. Oh, the GBA. Really interesting. I'm gonna have to go mention that in the server. That's cool. I think they're gonna love that. Awesome. I love, like, that's the best part about draft leagues with other creators, is you never know who... You never know who has seen the other people in the league. At least that sandwich looks normal. My brother went chaotic evil and sacked 6 tofu without the bun. Oh my gosh. I mean... There's no need for the top bread. Also, the Philadelphia Pincers are my enemy for the sake of my dad being a Mets fan and the Pincers being from Philadelphia. Wait, the Mets and the Phillies have a rivalry? Wait, Phillies are the baseball team, right? I don't really know. I don't know baseball. I know the Yankees. I know the Red Sox. I know the Orioles. And I only know the Orioles because my brother refers them constantly as the Baltimore Oreos. Yeah, TXTRM7, you're not online. Union circles with online people are 6 digits. Imagine the tofu bun. You know, I don't know sports. I just pun of the New York metas just because, like, okay, well, the Mets is a baseball team. It's a pun. Interesting. So you also refer to them as the Oreos. Fascinating. Shiny eggs! Shiny egg! It is the... I mean, I guess it also refers to them as the Baltimore Oreos. Come here, you egg. Egg. Crack, crack, crack. Oh, that's actually a... I mean, it's not like a hard shiny to spot. It's like, it's fairly noticeable. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, 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 sleep, sleep. We need 3 of these. We need 2 more. Egg liquid just fast asleep. Get the ball. Alright, no, get in the ball, eggs. We got 983 luxury balls, and we only needed 1. Eggs. Egg. In this time of need, I offer you an egg. Congrats on the golden eggs. Now we gotta scramble. We don't scramble them yet. We're not gonna scramble them just yet. Yeah, but wanted to explain much of baseball stuff. Yes, here's the thing. I don't know baseball. Like, I don't know sports in general. I mean, I know the Buffalo Bills can never win a Super Bowl. I think they've lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. I know the Ravens only because my brother's friend loves the Ravens, and my brother wants to see the Ravens lose just because my brother's friend... No, my brother's friend likes... No, wait. Does it? No. It's my brother's friend hates the Ravens because his girlfriend's parents love the Ravens. So my brother wants the Ravens to win, just to annoy him. I know the Vikings. My dad loves the Vikings. I know the Steelers because one of my teachers from school was a big fan of the Steelers. I know, like, the Patriots only because, obviously... The Demolition Force is my favorite name. I saw that and I lost it. It was like, you know what? You can't beat that name. You can't beat the Demolition Force. It's too powerful. I love those names. Like, some of them are very obvious puns, like at New York metas. But then there's just the Demolition Force. You can't beat that. You can't beat it. Also, the funny thing is, like, one of the people's, their name is just Flygon, and they did actually draft Flygon. Like, you know what? Respect. They drafted it. They had to. I had the chance of going for Jirachi over Heatran. I opted for Heatran for strategic reasons. But I could have gone for Jirachi. I wanted to go for Jirachi. But ultimately, the cards did not want me to have Jirachi. Yeah, like, the names are great. I very much look forward to seeing, like, future ones. Like some of the logos go so hard. Like, mine looks so terrible by comparison. Also, the Emerald and Emerald logo is bad. Like, the logos are great. It's like, I saw them and was like, wow, mine looks so plain. It's just my icon with New York metas on it, and then it's like, you know, the Waukegan Wakes, the Rustboro Rejects, the like, all these logos go so hard. How do you even compete? Like, see, that's the first win. It's the psychological game is where they beat you. And if they beat you in the psychological game, you've already lost. hates me right now. Why does the stream hate you, Amazon? I mean, I'm not disagreeing, but like, why do you think they hate you? Or just not letting you send messages? We are looking for the egg. Again, it is dangerous to go alone. I offer you this egg. Egg. Shiny spawned after I set my paragraph. What was your paragraph? What was the paragraph you sent? Because I'm gonna be honest, I kind of don't pay attention. Let's get some shiny. Yeah, we need 2 more shiny eggs, though. We require 2 more of them. Because, I mean, well, okay. Technically, I don't need 2 of them. I just need 1, because one qualifies for low and for 1. Because Executor has only 1 dex entry. However, I want 2 of them, because I like Alolan Executor. It's just funny. Alolan Egg Tree amuses me very, very well. Which, again, is kind of the best thing. Which one of those that like, every Pokemon needs to be amusing. Like, not everything needs to be like Garchomp tier, like amazing. But you need something that's just funny. Oh, you can't copy paste it. I mean, honestly, I didn't even pay attention to most of the thing. They're on mobile. But you can type stuff out on mobile? I guess you can. I've never used mobile YouTube. I just don't care for it. Cause I don't want the small screen. It's so weird. So it can't see things. It's so small. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. As we look for the egg. Well, technically it's 6 eggs. So does that mean we got 6 shinies right then? Because an Execute family, and well, an Execute is just 3 is 6 Pokemon. So technically we get 6 shinies, right? Florida Dirge in the other league looks like this. I know. Well, I think that was the point. Because I'm pretty sure, like, one of them is like the Florida Gators or something like that. Is what it's a pun on. I think. Probably not one is cracked. True. True. But it's about how I fight my opponents and things. That's not a paragraph. That's like 3 sentences. If you think that's a paragraph, if you think that's a paragraph, I don't think you've ever written an actual paragraph before, Amazon. At this point, I lost the ability to look at the teams I'm disappointed. Yeah, honestly, same. The logos are great. I forgot that Gators existed. Well, the only reason I remember the Gators exist is just because of Gatorade. That is the entire reason. No, I saw the thing, you know, the battle tendency JoJo thing. I saw that. That is not a paragraph. You cannot fit a paragraph in 200 characters. I should know. I had to write a lot of essays in college and high school. I had to write a lot of them. And if a paragraph was less than 200 characters, that would have made my life easy. Yeah, the raise team is also good. I mean, again, that's the one with the frickin' Shen Pao on. It's like, it's Shen Pao. Like, what do you do against a Shen Pao? Die is what you do. You lose to a Shen Pao unless you have a Vacuum Wave. And even then, sucks to be you. It's got a Focus Sash, so get clowned on, buddy. It looks so good, doesn't it? Like a paragraph. Well, that's still not a paragraph. It's still 200 characters. Remember, Shed Tail's banned. There is no Shed Tail shenanigans. Yep. They probably had that to, like, pressure people out from using, like, fighting moves on a Salazar. Hisuian Zorobark. Hisuian Zorobark. But yeah. Again, those teams are terrifying. Which is why I'm glad I don't need to fight most of them. But I still gotta fight a lot of terrifying teams on my end, so I was like, I'm still kind of boned. Doesn't matter if Salazar's so long. Oh, yeah, I mean, I was like, he's going shift gear. Like, I had plans for things, and that shift gear was definitely a thing. Oh, yeah, Salazar's very, very annoying. What can you do against the Snow Sword deck? Yeah. Yeah, what do you do against the Snowcat? Oh, yeah, you die. That's what happens. You lose, is all you do against it. You simply don't exist to the Snowcat. Oof. If I have to fight that thing, I think I'm just screwed. Like, I've got Heatran, but... Well, I got Volk. I got Volcarona. Volcarona, the People's Moth. I got plans. Does Shen Pao have anything for Orthworm? Sacred Sword. But I'm pretty sure, like, Orthworm just deletes it because of body. But then again... Well, I guess the question is, does Orthworm survive 2 Sacred Swords? Or... Yeah, does Orthworm survive 2 Sacred Swords? Yeah, there's probably gonna be no Shen Pao that is not sashed. Well, we're not too physically squishy to give a dark move. Well, yeah, but here's the thing: Sash also does not want to use something like a contact move because potential burn. I mean, also you can just bulk it out. But that's also having layers of setup, which you need to give, you know, similar layers of setup for the other team if they're going to be doing something like that. Check the Illustrious of War, says Shen Pao. Yep. Yeah, the person I was planning with faced the Illustrious Aurorus, and they kind of got destroyed. So did I want to sleep? The sleeping time is behind me. You're lucky. Good work ethic. Good work ethic. But yeah, the person that I was prepping with said that they had nothing for specially defensive Rest Shaman, and they just lost. And I'm just like, I don't want to fight that thing. Like, that's just too terrifying right there. But if I don't sleep, you might... Ooh, that's a good point. That's a very good point. You never know. You never know. You never know. But I don't think he's gonna fall asleep. I mean, it's a fairly noticeable shiny. I'm double checking. Yeah, so you're not gonna reset over it. But eventually you will find your Regieleki. Eventually. Very different colors on them. I mean, that and, you know, the giant sparkle sparkle shine effect. Also hard to miss. There is that. But I definitely understand the cautiousness. When it comes to a hunt that goes on that long, you do want to make sure every iota of everything that it is exactly certain it's a shiny or not. You definitely want to make sure. Wait, do you battle everyone in the league your own? Do you have, like... I think there's probably a few teams you don't battle. I actually don't know. I haven't looked at all the rules and guidelines yet, Jade. I will be entirely honest. But... yeah, there's probably gonna be a thing. Like, I'm fairly certain I'm not gonna win more than, like, 2 matches. Cause I'm the new guy in this league. A lot of these are people that have been doing a draft league that is singles, that is Scarlet Violet, for a while. I haven't. So I'm about 90% sure I am going to get, as I love to say, Recarino Extreme Decappuccinoed. So, we ball. Is what we do. We ball. Well, week 1 through 9, you don't battle Hopeless, the illustrious team. Well, that's at least good. Yeah, that's... yeah. Again, week 2, I face the freaking second Sun team. Like, I cannot escape the Sun teams. What are the odds of the 11 teams that there are? 2 of them would draft Sun, and I would face them back-to-back week 1 and 2. When I would say Sun is my biggest issue. Like, yeah, I can go with Volcarona. And Volcarona does, like, decent in Sun. But it's still like going with the Sun team! And having that... well, then again, I don't think... I might have an out against the team. I might have an out. Week 2 is going to be a loss. I mean, I have a plan for week 2. Remember, I am allowed certain transactions. I'm allowed to make adjustments to my team. But broadly speaking, I'm 100% with you, Jade. I'm probably boned week 2. Again, Sun teams, I don't like them. And I mean, I love Sun teams. I don't like losing to Sun teams because they're really damn good. But I mean, I have Glow King. Glow King does decently well, so I can kind of semi-rely on Glow King. But Glow King, don't fail me. Yeah, I'm just planning for week 2, week 1 right now. I'll burn the bridge of week 3 when week 2 and week 3 comes. Lemon, yep. Good morning. How are you doing, Mudkip? Good morning. Even though it's not actually morning right now. Good afternoon. Like, I have hopes for that Mesprit. My hopes may be misplaced with that Mesprit, but I have hopes for that Mesprit. Your car's extended Blorbin T. What the hell is that? Hello, Blorb, how are you doing? Yeah, it's like, I mean, I guess so long as I'm not facing a Shempao, I think I've got a decent shot at not getting bodied. Inhale lemon, exhale lime. This makes my acidity go up without even needing to eat lemon. By stats, Lurantis is physical. Yeah, by stats and move pool, it's a physical attacker. Depends on what you want it to be. Yes, fair enough. I've got plans. I got plans for week 2. I'm gonna need to go through and, like, make a list of the teams that give me the most terrifying stuff to look at. But also, again, they can make adjustments. So, again, we ball. We ballin'. I just saw a hopeless team and I'm shaking. Again, Jade, I know, they're terrifying. All of these guys went into the draft league with a plan. I went in just thinking, let's screw around. Alright, and I am having serious regrets with that. This is not a time for let's fuck around and find out. This is a time to go for the throat, and I did not go for the throat. I made several critical errors. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. You should be scared for me, Jade, because someone needs to. Which, actually, that reminds me, I need to send you the Koraidon bot. I need to send you Koraidon bots. Koraidon bot. There we go. Enjoy this. This is literally me right now. My man went for Wigglytuff. Hey, do not doubt Wiggles. Wiggles has a plan. I needed a ghost immunity. I needed something that would not die to ghost types. And I also needed, like, a fairy type. Well, additional fairy type redundancies. There was a plan for the Wiggles. Oh yeah, no, that was not, the reason it ended in 6 minutes yesterday is because the thing literally just crashed. Remember, if you lose this lie again, you have left 1 piece. Yes! I understand, Mudkip. I won't lose to Sly this time. Remember, I have Miraidon. I have Miraidon in the EBL. I don't need to worry about Sly's Koraidon. Because I also have Grimmsnarl. Yes, Weeball. There's literally a bot on that Draft League Discord that's entire purpose is just to say Weeball. That is the entire purpose, and I freaking love it. It's freaking hilarious, and that's why I love these draft sites. Yeah, I have an idea that goes with Wigglytuff. Now, will I possibly exchange Wigglytuff in the future for a different, more tactical Pokemon? Potentially. Potentially. But I have a plan involving Wiggles. I was about to like, oh, he has Koraidon. Then I remembered, oh yeah, I have Miraidon and Grimmsnarl. Like, I have Miraidon. I have Grimmsnarl. I have Roaring Moon. I have all the tools I need in the palm of my hand to destroy Sly Guy. I have everything I need. And more. But yeah, I got a plan. I have a plan. If you lose this side. Okay, you are not the only one that will be severely disappointed if I lose to Sly. Especially because I'm the one that shit talks Koraidon. I think Koraidon is probably one of the worst box art legendaries we've gotten in a while. So if I lose to Koraidon, I'm gonna have to eat those words, and I don't like eating my own words. I don't know that you have, I don't know feelings in that. I'm gonna go get some more water soon. Hydrate or dihydrate, friends. I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay, Ash had to drop out for medical reasons. Ash dropped out for medical reasons. Jade. It is significantly more there than you know. But we got another guy. We got a guy. We got a guy. We got a guy for that. I have no idea what that is. Thing would have gone on the drain. Oh no, the rosy typos have infected you, Jade. They have infected you. I'm very interested in seeing how the new people to the EBL will perform. I'm very intrigued. Drain, but when you are dyslexic. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I got my plan for week 1. The team has already been built in Showdown, and now all I gotta do is just give everyone the necessary Terra types, give everyone the necessary vitamins and movesets, and then, as always, we ball in. And then, as always, we ball. It's fun times. That's something you and Volcanic have in common. Yeah, Ash has not been feeling well lately. Ash has been kind of down with some stuff. So we got a replacement. We have a sub in. Moses part of the raid sees with the Beyblade. Yes, always remember the Tower of Beyblade. Never forget. The greatest story never told. The Tower of Beyblade. Honestly, I do seriously want to watch Beyblade just to see that scene in full. I think week 2, Christian's going up against Matt Prokopek, but I can check. Let's go check the draft. The draft board. I have the first 5-week schedule just in my Google Sheets because I typed it all out. And I'm not gonna go to the EBL page because it's harder to go there. EBL week 1 to 5. Yeah, week 2, Christian is going up against. Yes, week 2, Christian's going up against Matt. The fact that I remembered that is terrifying. And week 2, I go against Jakey XY. It'll be fun to go up. Like, the fun part about going up against Jakey is I have Miraidon. And he has Zekrom, so they both have electric dragons. And he's got a mono-electric team. And it's like, oh my gosh, really? Mono-electric against that? Well, at least I get my revenge on Jakey early because he yoinked my Rotom twice! Like, Buddy stole not only one Rotom from me. He stole Rotom from me twice. I love the scene in the Beyblade with the military sends a bunch of helicopters to shoot the Beyblades. Wait, what? Is that an actual thing, Toast? Alright, I'm gonna go get some water. Remember, hydrate or dehydrate, if only to outlive your enemies. I remember stuff from the Gym Leader League that originally started from one guy I didn't want to name. I know Matt and Misty were there. Korean were there. Doubt I, Single Water Gym Leader, respectively. Yes! Yes, that's what I'm at. I distinctly remember giant military helicopters with, like, little launchers that they shot Beyblades. Oh my gosh. Like... Beyblade as a series is something that, again, I want to watch just to experience the silliness of it firsthand. Just to see. Because I'm curious. Because I remember when I was younger, I actually did watch some Beyblade. All I remember was there was one guy who was eating pizza with a knife and fork. Does anyone remember that? Like, there was something about a knife and fork eating pizza with drinking orange juice. Which does not sound like a half bad time, honestly. I found it. I don't think it's from a raid. Yeah, again, there's very few people that I distinctly remember the way I found them. Like, they found me, and one of them is Silva, and that's just because Silva was there at the beginning. The Fossil Fighters times. The beginning times with the Fossil Fighters. Never underestimate the dinosaurs again. We all come for the Allosaurus. The real reason everyone comes is just for the Allosaurus. The best dinosaur of all. The Allosaurus. Top bread. Ditch the top bread. Ditching the top bread. Yeah, week 3. Yeah, week 3 I fight Kanto. Okay. Yeah, Christian fights Game Reviews week 3. Week 4 he fights Doorman. Ooh. Week 5. Christian fights Sly Guy. That's gonna be a fun matchup. So upon Dusk Lycanroc being out of the Pokedex Indigo on that right. Niantic made it so only certain Rockruff caught starting Sunday could evolve into Dusk Lycanroc. Players discovered an exploit in the... Oh boy, Niantic already bonked up. What a surprise, it's Niantic. Why am I not surprised? Campfire app where Niantic doesn't update the raid icon for Dusk Lycanroc, resulting in it showing as a generic raid icon. Niantic discovered people are using this to try to find Dusk Rockruff, so... I love how, instead of just updating the model, they decided to be lazy and spiteful by making Dusk Lycanroc raids even more rare. Wow! Like, you'd think, huh, people want Dusk Lycanroc. Maybe we should make more just collecting luck availability so we can get more money out of people. Oh boy, Niantic, you make many, many critical errors. They lack critical information. But what's the campfire app, Jared? What is this campfire app? I know Meta and I met like 2 years ago out of Puffin streams and only became really good friends like a month ago. I mean, we've talked before in like DMs, but yeah. I thought it was Anxious Christian stream. Look, I exclusively remember you from Anxious Christian stream. Wait, I'm right on what? I'm right on what, Omar? I say a lot of things, only 2% of which is generally correct. Afternoon, like and rock. We're not running a union circle at the moment, but you can form union circles with other people in the chat if you want to. When we get the last shiny execute, then we'll be opening up union circles. The end of the attempt to at a raid plus group chat platform. So people were using a platform Niantic themselves made, and they were mad people were doing that. I have several questions. Why Niantic? That is a grade A skill issue. It's funny because they gave players an incentive to actually use Campfire for only 48 hours. I feel like they're gonna notice the massive drop-off in people using it. It's like, oh no, why are they not using it anymore? And it's like, oh wait, right, that's why. Niantic classic skill issues. Classic Niantic skill issues. Again, this is why I stopped playing Go about 2 years ago. For a long list of reasons. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Then in March, it was really a blade and I saw Pokemon card stream. What variety of regulations going to absolutely rated sound? Oh, nice! In fact, I feel like I was around for Fossil Fighters, but never talked in veterans in streams. No, you were not here for those. The only Fossil Fighters streams you may have been around for was when Anxious Christian and I were doing, like, the Fossil Fighters Nuzlocke race. And that was it. The very first Fossil Fighters streams were a lot... Like, we were sub 100 subscribers when we were doing Fossil Fighters. Like, you were not here for Fossil Fighters, Jade. That was where it all started. Back where everything began. The dinosaurs. Again, this is why I love dinosaurs. Like, it was where the things happened. Yeah, probably was that, actually, the thing. The people are abusing one of our game features. Yeah, that's like, as much as I'm making the raids are errors, so people don't have to use the features. Yes, exactly! Bingo! Niantic, again. Niantic Classic. Skill issue. Niantic always skill issuing, as always. Classic Niantic skill issues. They're never gonna use it again. I don't get it. I just have several questions. I have a long list of questions, but they will never get answered. I think it's probably better. But yeah, we're just looking for the egg tree. We do a little bit of egg tree searching right now. But we do not find the egg tree. I mean, even then, I was telling your streams out for a while. I mean, again, Jade, you were not here for the Fossil Fighters things. Except for maybe the Christian raid one. The Christian Nuzlocke race ones. But the original Fossil Fighters... You might be thinking of the Fossil Fighters Champions series. Or Fossil Fighters Frontiers, which again, we still gotta finish the... We still gotta resume the Fossil Fighters Frontiers series. There's a number of times I regret saying that I was going to be doing a playthrough of Fossil Fighters Frontier blind. I do regret that many times. But I've made a promise and we're finishing it. Hello there. Ah! Hello there. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more. We got some plans. Also, I'm finishing work on the Blaziken Terra Raid counter guide. This raid looks very, very easy, but also like it's gonna be very, very jerk mode. You're here, Charleston, South Carolina. I don't think at all. Not a Florida. Pokemon! YouTube recommended Pokemon me after I got back into Pokemon, so it's true that I can. I only miss one person to find them. You're very nice. Thank you very much for popping in, Ignis. That does mean the world. Like, that's why I enjoy the viewers. I enjoy many, many of you viewers. I got plans for stuff. I'm still gonna make, well, I'm still gonna finish my preparations for the epilogue. Florida. Yes, the Floridians are not as scary as the Californians. I still love how the Californians became a meme on the channel. The Californians. Well, we're gonna do a Union Circle when we finish the Execute Shiny Hunt. But there are certain days we just do Union Circles as well as we host Union Circles in the Discord server. For when that happens, you have to subscribe for more and join the Discord. But right now, because yesterday we had some issues with OBS and the stream crashing, we're trying to take things a little bit slow. And then when things start figuring out, then we're gonna go back to the Union Circles. Me, I'm gonna say, every natural disaster in New Jersey is manageable except for the California crisis. Exactly! Do a caterpillar. Caterpillar. What caterpillar? This can end up nothing about Annihilate. If you're gonna do it, reach a bulk up. See, here's the thing. It's Terra Flying, and Blaziken gets Acrobatics. That is something that is going to very, very swiftly game end Annihilate. I am a big fan of Annihilate. But Annihilate is going to get very, very swiftly game ended by the Chicken Man. The fan is already good enough to have a menacing self. Terror of California. California? California. Ah, California. Fair enough. See, I don't read books. I don't read books, is the thing. Yeah, possibly when we end off, we are going to be doing some Union Circles. Just off screen. But I've got plans. Things I'm doing. But yeah, we are always happy to help people do BP grinding. I still need to grind BP on my Scarlet version. Because Because on this one, I've got like 80k BP. Which is about 80k BP more than I'm gonna ever need. Anive is my only Pokemon I built for raids. Just have for an electric type of Regieleki. I think a Regieleki is going to get absolutely toasted by the chicken. There's one Pokemon I'm running for this raid, and it is the most absolutely basic, brain-dead Pokemon for Terra Raid. And I love it. Because it is zero thought, head empty, only laser. And that's just how all things should be, in my opinion. No thought, head empty, just... But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I have many ideas. Also, Manaphy is looking kind of good for it. But I'm gonna, again, the entire counter guide video is gonna be counter guide videoing. Yeah. I think I know what the thing you're thinking about thinking for the raid is, Omar. And if it's the thing I think you're thinking of thinking about, I like it. I don't really want to run Iron Hands like a belly bowl. Maybe these left, right? I honestly don't think Iron Hands is going to be too good for it. I think they are going to actually make Iron Hands a very bad answer. Because remember, Blaziken is a mixed attacker. And Iron Hands might be bulky, but its special defense is... Garbo, as we say in scientific terms. You're cutting your HP in half. You're getting hit by one move. Then you're getting hit by a second move. When belly drumming, you're not going to survive that. Unless you have very heavy damage mitigation. Or a very heavy damage mitigation, which even then I don't think that's gonna work. With the birth of the Caterpillar. Caterpillar's tails to amaze, tails to astonish. It could be. It could be. But there's a few options I think that could be quite fun. And there's a few that could be quite entertaining. But yeah, we screw around and we find out. It's gonna be interesting. But I don't want... Again, the funniest thing is that they keep making these level 7 Terra raids for the mightiest mark Pokemon. And a lot of them are special attackers, or Pokemon that would be very good with, like, 0 IVs, and they never give them dedicated 0 IVs. It's weird. It's like nobody was ever going to use the Mightiest Mark Mewtwo in competitive, because it's a 31 physical attack IV. No Mewtwo user worth their salt will ever run a Mewtwo that has 31 physical attack IVs. You want them to have 0 or 1. And it's just because of foul play. Because you don't run physical Mewtwo. You do not run physically offensive Mewtwo. Really? We've gone through 3 sandwiches, only 1 shiny. Really, game? Well, then again, I mean, we did get Pokemon White 2 today. I can vibe with that. That is a vibe. So I will be okay with that. I mean, yeah. I can start the White 2 Challenge Run series. Though the real question is, for the White 2 Challenge Run series, do you want that to be a recorded series? Or would you rather that be a live series? That's the real question. That's gonna be members only streams, Mudkip. That is gonna be members streams. But I have plans. Due to an incident near stores purchased from Indigo website. That's a return of stat. If I meet a foul play user, cool. You know what? At least you face death with dignity, Ignis. And I respect that. You face oblivion with dignity, which is more than most will. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, most of the time I don't go out of my way to get 0 physical attack Pokemon unless I'm Masuda methoding for them, or unless it's gonna be like the Blood Moon Ursaluna, which I still need to do the frickin' Blood Moon Ursaluna thing. At some point. I'll figure that out at some point. But yeah, I already know what team I'm going to be using for the White 2 challenge mode. Cause I've given this team some thought. The team that we are gonna be using for the White 2 challenge mode is what I would like to call the Unova All-Stars. You know, when I've done my various Let's Plays of Pokemon games, I like having a mix of Pokemon that I like, Pokemon I think that are like strong, and Pokemon that I think are maybe a bit underrated, or just like some fun things to use that maybe not everyone's gonna be using. This team, for White 2 challenge mode, all those notions of honor, all those notions of we're gonna make something that's cool, that's some underrated stuff, all of that goes out the frackin' window. And we are gonna go for full, absolute, full tilt, aim for the throat, hyper aggro, which is the best kind of team. We will not be using legendaries on the team, obviously, because reasons, but we will be using some pretty heavy hitters, some actual Giga Chads. And I think you're all gonna like what you see with the lineup. Now, only yes, I remain the only person to know what the team is, as the previous knower of the team is no longer a thing. So, the team is gonna be absolutely top shelf. Epilogue. I'm sorry for the epilogue this week. Why don't we get a feature on this? It will not. At least not in any official capacity. Because Peachface is officially tournament banned. It is a mythical. And like all mythicals, it is officially banned. But I don't see that thing getting any competitive play even if it wasn't banned. Unless they really readjust its stat line or give it a move pool bonus. Because, like, that thing's stats kind of suck. I'm okay with. The Slide Busters clip. I don't even think I want to know what that is. I don't think I want to know what that even is. But we do a little bit of fuck around and find out. You know, like, for all we know, it could be good. But just based on that thing's move pool and stat line as it presents, I remain skeptical. Oh damn! I thought it was gonna be legendary for some reason. I don't know anything about this except that seems to be good. Ah, yeah. No, from everything we've been able to find so far, it seems like it is going to be a mythical. But yes, there are various correct things. But there's a few fundamental flaws in its kit that I think will hold back. I mean, like, it could be good. Like, there is possibly a thing that it's got that could make it really, really interesting. But there's a few limitations. That I noticed it possesses that will very much hold it back. In like Smogon. Now in Smogon it might have a life, but that's just because Smogon has ban lists. Like, if it got body press, alright, entirely different story. That would be heckin' terrifying. But it does not get the press of body, which is a slight problem. But we know. Come on, execute! Where the freak is shiny execute? Does using synchro mode not count KOs for knocking out of outbreaks? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Very weird. Like, I did use synchro mode for a while. But it's also probably just our bad luck. Hello, Temper! How are you doing? Hope you've been doing very, 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 very well, Temper. Oh, you been. I don't think I want to know what the Slide Busters flip is. That sounds terrifying. Oh. Well, how you been, Temper? How you been? So we got one shiny execute so far. We need 2 more. But how have you been, Temper? Hope you've been good. Hope you've been doing good. Not sure how long. You know, we're gonna try to go for another sandwich after this one. Just gonna try. But after that, I'm gonna have after the next and final sandwich ends, I'm gonna open up some union circles in the Discord, so you guys can do your stuff and things. But I'm gonna be doing that in my Scarlet version. And that is because I do need BP on my Scarlet version. Might be a hot take, but I haven't liked any mythical book months since March. I didn't really care for Zarude either. Like, I don't really think that's a hot take. Because I don't disagree entirely. Like, I don't hate the mythicals. I just don't really care for them. So I don't disagree entirely. Oh yeah, there's said to be somewhat heavy rain that might freeze. I have been very, very, very well, Tempetenchi. I have been doing delightful. I have been making significant progress on the Shiny huntings. Some progress has been made on OBS's aneurysms. Also, Temper, are you part of the Discord? Because there is a draft league that I'm a part of that your boy's screwed for. Like, absolutely giga-boned. And we are just gonna screw around and find out, because it's gonna be great. But I also don't know how everything's gonna look. We're gonna try and... We're gonna aim for 2 wins in the entire league. 2 wins. If we get more than that, I will be... If we get exactly 2, I'll be satisfied. If we get more, I'll be absolutely ecstatic. I like how Patreon looks. I'm just dead concerned they haven't told us how to get the mythical BT Bear yet. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna need to send you... just send me a DM so I can immediately send you the team of the person I'm going up against this week. And you're gonna see how actually screwed I am. Well, the thing is, we're gonna be getting the Peach in the epilogue. That is what we're gonna be that's how we're gonna be getting it. The reason they haven't revealed to us how they're gonna get it is, like, we know the item exists. The data miners have already figured out basically everything for it. But the item itself is not available yet. They said the mythical Petra Berry will be handed out free for those. Yes. Yeah. I don't know much about competitive, but I signed up for Discord. Thank you. I mean, you don't need to know much about competitive to see how screwed we are. We are going to get absolutely demoed. But that's gonna be the fun part. You never know what can happen. As long as you do a little bit of F around and find out. You know what, until you get absolutely just freaking destroyed and wrecked. Hello, Floorhead, how are you doing? Hello there, Giga Floorhead. Also, no, Deerling can go suck an egg. And a railroad spike. Both of them. Yes, Spoon. Which actually, Ash. Small Fry is perfect for you for Splatoon. Because the Small Fry used the spoon as a weapon. So actually, you know what? You really would enjoy the Small Fries from Splatoon. I will not leave Deerling alone until every single last Deerling has been hunted down and exterminated. When every Deerling is gone from existence, I will then leave them alone. Because at that point, they will be nothing but dust and bone. They will be gone. And then I will be satisfied. Forehead. Also, you should be resting, Forehead. Yes, I said Mudkip's Discord name. Because Ash is short and uses spoons to attack things with. What the Small Fry does in Salmon Run. Also, one of the mods do exclamation mark Ash. Also, hey Ash. You will not be able to fully appreciate the gravity of the situation. You're not able to fully appreciate it. But I now have acquired the full Unova game collection. Hi, Resting, I'm Maxus. Mudkip has been summoned. Thank you, Temper. So I can now send you the team for as how screwed I am. Yeah, but you failed to appreciate the game. You fail to appreciate it because you do not like Unova. I, however, do appreciate the game for what it is. But more importantly, I can appreciate the game for what it is and not for what it isn't. I think the sandwich ended already. Yep, sandwich ended already. Alright, we're going to be starting up our fourth and final sandwich of the night. Oh boy. Oh. Frick. Yeah, it's not fun. But at the very least, OBS is working. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Hello. And Pickanackly. Ah, yes, Niantic clowning on themselves as usual. As per usual, Niantic clowns on themselves. Hello, ice-flavored Godzilla. Ice-flavored Godzilla. Tomato. Alright, last sandwich of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Yorkshire pick. Alright, let's see if we can get a thing. I was tempted to buy that Darumaka plushie. Ooh, Darumaka is indeed Darumaka is a friend. Darumaka is very friend-shaped. Very, very friend-shaped. So we approve. Yeah, I used Darumaka, well, Darmanitan, in my first playthrough of Black and White. Base Black and White. I like Darumaka. It is a good. It is the second proper fire monkey Pokemon. Well, technically it's a orangutan. So it's not an yes, the thing. Yes. That's the shinies. Tomato. Again, knowledge is knowing. Tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it on anything. The funny thing is we actually had BLTs for dinner today, and I don't have tomatoes on my BLTs. I just have bacon and lettuce. And bread. Those tomatoes are bad. Robot. Iron Valiant, Oh. By the end of this week, I am going to have a newfound loathing for Iron Valiant. Mark my words. Like, if you know, like, you will be able to tell how this week's Draft League match goes based on my general disposition toward my own Iron Valiant. Like, if at some point this week you see my false swipe user be replaced with something different and not Iron Valiant, you will be able to tell how this week's draft match went. I like Yeti Daruma. I mean, I love both of them. It's more of a snowman than anything. But yes, they're both good. We do a little bit of fly around and find out. A little fly around and find out. Oof. Oof. Not gonna be fun. But yeah, it's like you'll be able to tell based on how that match went, based on things, which is gonna be fun. I think that match is going to be on Friday. Friday or Thursday. So, tomorrow, I'll need to do some stuff. Urshifu is a fun false wipe user if you're looking for a replacement after the draft. Ooh, I will definitely consider that. I was honestly thinking of Breloom. Because Breloom gets Spore. But also, that is a possibility. That is indeed a very big possibility. You could indeed say it's the possibilities. I don't know why the me raising my eyebrows looks so pretentious. I just find it looks pretentious. Maybe it's just me. What the F? Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna need to go check that out when I end off, Blorb. But if it's Sly doing things again, I will not be surprised. Oh, and a moon ball. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. The colors do match in Talion. Yeah. That math checks out. Okay, so how's everybody feeling about the upcoming Blaziken level 7 Terror Raids? I feel like at this point there's next to no incentive for doing the level 7 Terror Raids, like, just because at this point now we can just catch him wild. I like how you can see the guy's Pokeball floating there, that just amuses me. I don't know, the small things. Never care for the shinies, too flashy for my taste. Ah. Makes sense. Double! Speaking of Inteleon! Fabble! Fabble wobble. I like Sobble. Sobble is good bean. Do not bully the Sobble. We do not tolerate any slander, commentary against Sobble. We do against Drizzle, because Drizzle sucks. But Sobble and Inteleon we like. Is it cool if you want the mark, or if you prefer 100% catch guarantee? Feels that, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'd be surprised how few people actually do care about the marks. Like, it's cool, but most people don't care. What a few of those little shiny guys. I do like Sobble. We found a shiny Sobble a while ago. Spare one. It was cool. I like Sobble. Sobble? Sobble wobble. Like, my favorite Galar starter is always going to be Grookey family. But I do like Sobble. The funny thing is, I hate all 3 of the Galarian middle stage evolutions. Like, I hate Drizzle, I hate Reboot, and I hate Thwackey. I don't know which one I hate more. That's the weird part. I don't know which one I hate most. But yeah, I don't like all of them. But, like, I like Inteleon and I like Rillaboom. I don't like Cinderace. I'm not a fan of Cinderace. Ever beat the Sleepy title. That is, like, there are some titles for things that I just, they're too good. Like, the Sleepy is one of my favorites. Depending on the Pokemon, the Sociable or the Joyous is my favorite. Like, I have Annihilate the Sociable. Like, I just find that funny. Like, the most ironic one would be a Pokemon that has Insomnia that has, like, the Sleepy mark. Like, I have Grimmsnarl the Sleepy. I've got, I think, Volcarona the Sleepy. I think one of my marked Ralts family has the Snow mark with the Snow Frolicker, I think is what it is. I have Annihilate. Yeah, all Pokemon get Gourmand, the mark. They just need to be in your party when you make enough sandwiches. That is a mark they acquire, rather than one that they are caught with. I'm so sad that one of my favorite marks is on a Pokemon I will never use, and it is Volbeat the Thunderstruck. I will never use that on any team, in any world, in any timeline. But the Thunderstruck is my favorite mark. Because I'm a big fan of AC/DC here. Hello there, random person. My favorite marked Pokemon is Lucario. I got specifically name it Lucas after the meme. That is the Fluster mark. Ah! That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna need to look through all of my Pokemon just to see which ones actually do have marks or not. Treasure Hunter is also acquirable. Yes, the Treasure Hunter is also one. Yeah, there's a few marks Pokemon can pick up. But see, I prefer just, depending on the mark, but a lot of the time I like giving them just ribbons. Like, I have Roaring Moon, the Paldea champion, and that's why I like Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon! I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I know the end is coming soon. I love Roaring Moon, it's so good. He is absolute top tier. My favorite Pokemon they added in this gen. It's too powerful, it just hits different. And, I mean, it also literally hits different, because Dragon Dance Roaring Moon goes hard. But yeah, I love it. We love it. We got some stuff. And some things with shenanigans. I love my Dunsparce, the Chosen One, and also Rayquaza, the Holy Champion. Dunsparce, the Chosen One. What's the Chosen One mark? I don't remember that one. I got plans. Somewhere I'm probably gonna do that ribbon quest to try and get as many ribbons on a single Pokemon as possible. I just wanted to punch that thing in the face. I just wanted to punch the Sawsbuck in the face. Oh, the Destiny Mark! Okay. Yeah, I knew the Destiny mark was a thing that existed. I didn't know what title it was. Interesting. Yeah. Because if there's any Pokemon you want to hunt on your birthday specifically, do that. I believe you cannot change your internal clock. It will not give you the mark if you do change your internal clock. Egg! Yes, I knew doing another sandwich was a good thing! Egg! Golden egg! Go to sleep. 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 Sleep. Well, wait, Jared, what Gen 9, not Gen 9, what Gen 7 game are you looking for? Do you need regular Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Moon? Because I am in possession of both regular Sun and Moon. I mean, I am in possession of both Ultra Sun and Moon and, both Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Egg. Ponder the orb 6 times over. Pondering the orb. The demon core. Well, it's not a crit capture. See, here's something you'll notice. Anytime you catch a Pokemon you've already registered in the Pokedex, you will only have captures of them be in critical captures. It's just something to let you know quickly whether you've caught it or not. If it doesn't do the wiggle, wiggle, shake, shake, then you know you didn't catch it. It's just basically a shorthand to show, yeah, you caught it. So it doesn't waste your time, which honestly I like. Well, if you need an Ultra Sun to borrow, mine will be available. But you are not to do anything with Poipole. That is a shiny hunt. Well, actually, wait. I haven't beaten the game on that one, so I can't help you right now with it. Oh no, Ash already has the term for that. That's Chewbacca. This is for Ash. Again, everyone has different names, and that's the best part. One sounds like a motor, one says like the dying rat noises. I love how everyone has a different name for it. It's too funny. Oh, yeah, also, my brother just recently found out that egg! Yes! We finished the family! We can get a Alolan egg tree! Let's go! Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. Let's go! We can end off on a high note. We can end off on a high note. Now stay asleep. We win! Took 4 sandwiches to get this freaking thing. 4! All 3 of them. But we win. I don't like fruit. But if I had to pick a favorite one, it would probably be the pear. Oh, I hate this thing. Yeah, we'll be doing a union circle in the Discord. Well, welcome to just Omar 24/7. That is literally Omar. Actually. You might as well be walking on the sun. You might as well be walking on the sun because I've got a vague 12% of an idea. Damn it, wrong status is 0. I have a vague percentage of an idea. Where is Walking Wake? Where is you might as well be walking on the sun? Where is it? Where is Wake Face? There it is. There's Walking Wake. Because we do need the Malamar family. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother recently found out that pig. Egg. We have acquired egg. Now, you might as well be walking on the sun. You might as well be walking on the sun. Do 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 do. Yeah, I mean I don't like fruits. Let's go Inkay, Pokemon, Cerebi, just so I can check what the shiny looks like, just trying at a glance. Go wipe out everything, Go wipe out everything, Dino Chicken Nuggy. Wipe it out. Get beamed. Get water beamed. Oh, you has like purple or something as a shiny, right? Oh, okay, that sticks out. That's a shiny that sticks out like a sore thumb. As we look for a shiny Inkay. Again, you might as well be walking on the sun. With the amazing Drift Veil music. I have no idea what any of that is, Jared. But yes, we have now acquired. We have acquired the eggs. You acquired egg. Which is honestly kind of a dark thing, considering tomorrow I'm probably going to have eggs for breakfast. So, well, I'll just be able to vent my frustrations by consuming nutrients. Consumption of egg nutrients shall be done tomorrow. That'll be my payment for services rendered. Yeah, shiny you should stick out like a sore freaking thumb. Look, it's brown. Instead of like purple, so that's fine. Although at the top of it is purple as well. Instead of like pink. I wonder how the Deerling family got on that rock. Thank you for telling me about your favorite fruit. Now I have to wait until the new fruit. New laptop that can make you pair Kamen Rider. Why is there an Inkay underwater? You! Get out of the water so I can blast you with steam. Get pressure washed. Instead of Dino Chicken Nugget, it's Pressure Washer. Power Washer Dino. Actually, you know what? Quite literally, if it is Dino Chicken Nugget, that literally makes it Dinosaur. Makes more sense than milk being underwater. I mean, the thing is, it's dark. It's dark psychic. It doesn't make any sense to be underwater. I mean, I've had Wingull that were flying underwater. I think we can safely say that logic in the Pokemon world does not exist. There was a Pokemon that was flying underwater. Just let that sink in. And yes, that was a pun. We enforce bad puns here. I think Iron Leaf and Walking Wick will be in the game. Yeah, I think that when the epilogue happens, then Walking Wake and Iron Leaf are going to be added. I mean, it is a squid. So does that technically make this Squid Game? I don't know what Squid Game is. I just know that Squid Game is a thing or something. So does this technically count as Squid Game? Clever, I think. So you're gonna get along great here, Temper. You're gonna love it. We make exclusively bad puns. Inkay, my name's own business walking. Congratulations, Hydro homies, have accepted your application. You didn't submit. Please do not resist. Do not resist. You will be. Jared, can you screenshot and send me that on Discord? I need that for future references. Again, future t-shirt, possibly. So, what even is Squid Game? Look, I've heard of it. I don't know what it is. I've only known of it of, like, it's a thing that exists. Oh, it's a Pikachu. That's what that is. Alright, Glowpoke! I forgot Glowpoke exists! Hello there, Glowpoke! You might as well be walking on the way. Ah, horror series. Interesting. Why did I imagine it had anything to do with Splatoon? You might as well be walking on the sun. And yes, that is actually what competitive players say when it comes to shortening Pokemon names. Galarian Slowpoke is referred to as Glowpoke. I love this. I love Pokemon. For many reasons. For many reasons, Pokemon amuses me. But I still don't have my shiny. I still don't have my shiny Inkay yet. You know, we're gonna make laps. We're gonna make some laps going from here and back. I have never played Splatoon, but when I think Squid... I mean, Splatoon is very entertaining. Oh, I didn't... Wait, have I not gotten Sludge Wave yet? Squid Game is a South Korean show that got super popular about the show of people in debt who participate in a game show where the last one alive gets a life-changing sum of money. So basically, it's Wipeout. What you have basically just described is not that dissimilar from the game Wipeout. Also, don't proofread what you type, Jared. It's more fun that way. It's more entertaining for all of us. And after all, that's what we're here for. We're here for entertainment. Oh. 3 minutes remain. Yes, but with death. Ah. So it's Wipeout if you don't sign the waiver. Yes, it's Wipeout with death. Doesn't John Cena or something host Wipeout now? Like, I still remember, like, one of my favorite memes involves John Cena. And it's... I forget the exact wording, but man said the most real thing, like... Oh, no. John Cena saying the most truthful line in any Transformers movie. They're literally called Decepticons. That doesn't that raise any red flag? It's like, oh my god, yes, I love it. Like, I really hope when they make another Transformers movie, they bring back John Cena. He's too entertaining. I definitely not Wipeout. First game in the show is a game of red light, green light, where you move the red light, you get a headshot. Jesus. That's intense right there. I kind of want to see this now. Like, call it a morbid curiosity, but I'm curious. My interest has been piqued. Yes, the Decepticon. Exactly. Again, the fact that it's John Cena's character saying that line makes it even better. Ah. Like, again, it's a Michael Bay movie. You're not going in to get, like, a great story. You're not going into it to get, like, you know, the best characters. You're going in there to see one thing, and that's stuff go kaboom in awesome fight scenes. The dialogue is just a side bonus. Ah. The hit stomp that they just keep on coming. I love it. Yeah, those movies are fun. Those movies are very entertaining at times. And there's some Transformers that are entertaining. And then there's ones like Age of Extinction, which are just... like, yes! I love the Dinobots. I love Grimlock. Grimlock, second favorite Transformer, number one favorite Starscream. But there's some where it's just like, oh... Don't try and make Marky Mark from the Funky Bunch an action movie hero. He can't pull it off as well. So I made a free-to-play Squid Game inspired by this game called Crab Game. Ah, gotta dodge those copyrights. Okay, my question is, why is it called Squid Game? That's my one big question. Like, what does the game have to do with squids? Or is it just a clever name? Just be weird, just for the shenanigans. Which again, always go for the shenanigans. And that is all, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight. 3 shinies, no frame drops on stream, which is a record. Inkay. Fudge off. Get calamaried. Get absolutely calamaried. Who are we gonna raid? Ooh. That's something. A good raid. Brandon at 24. Frosty. Was Frosty Lemon? Oh, Frosty will do that. Okay, so I'm doing some stuff. Alright, you know, let's go raid Brandon R24. He's doing something. Looks like he's out in the fighting types. Probably not Japanese. Apparently the name Japanese. Spoken will play on. The name of Korean. Interesting. Final death in the game shows something squid theme of the entire season. Just so basically it was an extended joke, which honestly, respect for that. Respect for a long drawn out joke like that, respecto. But let's go on a raid. We're gonna go raid Brandon R24. He is shiny hunting, it looks like fighting types. Yeah, shiny hunting the Hitmon family. I will see you guys then.
Have a wonderful night, everyone.